city, yeah, we run a conversation. Silver and black talk got the whole nation waiting. Weekdays live and you know how we go. This the Lunatic Raider show, tap in, we stay mobbing. Update the squad, break the news when it drops. Rumors, headlines, yeah, we covered a lot. 3 p.m. West, 6 p.m. East, we on go. This the Lunatic Raider show, Raider Nation, let's roll. Pull up on the stream, yeah, the nation in the room. Silver and black on my back like a full moon. Breaking news hit, we don't wait, we react. I'm the voice of the nation, put the truth on the map. From the locker room leaks to the rumors in the wind. If it's Raiders allegiance, then you know it's locked in. Monday through Friday, yeah, we cracking it live. Raider fans worldwide, all tapping in the vibe. Pop your cars, Lunatic, got the city on tilt. Al Davis torch lit like a legacy built. Ain't no sugarcoat, we keep it raw, keep it real. Silver helmets, black shields, that's the code, that's the feel. Hit the live stream, nation slide with the quickness. Every rival talk loud till they end up on the hit list. Rumor on the line, yeah, we break it with precision. Them cut stats up, every show's a new vision. Letters of yens, the platform the truth fits. We don't do soft takes, we deliver the real hits. From the draft to the field, every play, every quote, we the pulse of the nation. Every hater gets smoked. 3 o'clock west, 6 o'clock on the east. When Lunatic Raiders speak, conversation increase. Put respect on the shield, this the nation's heartbeat. Silver and black on the track with that West Coast heat. Raider Nation, stand tall, stay ready, stay bold. Catch us weekdays live, let the story unfold. From Vegas to the globe, let the whole world know you tuned in to the Lunatic Raider show. And we mobbing.
And gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
Rise, my nation. Gather around and prepare. Our pride will be restored. Our shadow will fall with wicked damnation. Rise, my nation. Rise! This is your nation. This is our nation. This is the Raider Nation. Can you dig it?
What it is, Raider Nation, what it is, man. We here. It's Tuesday, Fat Tuesday. No, that was last week. Shout out to everybody that celebrates Mardi Gras, man, right before Ash Wednesday, man. Salute to y'all, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. This is another episode of the Lunatic Raiders show right here on Raiders Allegiance. And yours truly, Lunatic Mickey Ficky Raider, man. Today, if you guys don't know, if you've been under a rock or if you're just now finding out, the Combine has now begun. We are in Indianapolis getting down with the get down, man. We got Spy Tech takes at the podium today. Man, we're going to talk about Max Crosby, talk about the envision of a franchise quarterback, a young one, what the approach would be from the Raiders to a brand new quarterback that we are expected to take number one overall. You know what it is, Mendoza. Fernando Mendoza, you feel me? And I think that's the right pick, especially if you team him up with a Clint Kubiak, man. I think we can get a lot out of him and groom him the right way. From what I'm hearing, I'm not really too sure if they're going to start him. You know the whole ideology behind not starting him and letting him sit for a minute. But here's the one thing that I think can interrupt that plan. The intellect of Mendoza. If Mendoza comes out and he's really and he's really an intellectual person too, very smart between the ears, there's a possibility he can earn his way as a starter day one, just because of his work ethic and what he's going to put into it to learn the playbook and what he's going to put out there on the field and just the kind of team guy he is. So don't be surprised if he is a starter on day one, even though that their game plan is to sit him beginning of the season. So we're going to see a whole lot, man. Shout out to the world's most dangerous chat. We are in the building, boy. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Let's get into it, man. We got my guy Mike G in the building, man. Salute to you. Hope all is well. Yes, indeed. Showcase Rule in the building, man. What's the dealie, man? What's going on with you? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me see what else we got up in the... Oh, and you know what he's dropping on y'all, man. I can't get by without this. What?
You ready for this? We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
My shit is tripping up. I hope y'all got that. Did y'all get that, man? Hey, my shit is tripping. All right, let me see who else we got up in the building, man. S.A. Big Dog in the building, man. What it is. Salute to you. Hope all is well. We got Raider VL in the building, man. Salute to you. Hope everything is great with you, man, on this Tuesday. You feel me? Who else we got up in the building? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I got to scroll down and catch up, man. Jack Guasta I hope I got that right, man. I'm down here looking. Guasta. Jack Guasta, salute to you, man. Hope all is well with you. Thank you for participating in this afternoon's you know what I mean, Raiderism. You feel me? Yes, indeed. Raider Syndicate in the building, man. You already know, man. He dropping them things on you.
You ready for this? We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
And it's just like that. Shout out to everybody, man. We got SoCal Sal in the building, man. Salute to you. Hope all is well. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up with y'all, man. Give me a memento. One memento, please. Let me see. Hold on. I gotta catch up. Damn, y'all in here active, man. Shout out to everybody up in the building, man. For real. Got a good show for y'all though. Got a good show. I like to thank Gino for thank Gino for allowing us to draft Fernando Mendoza. Hey, yeah, shout out to that's hella crazy too, because he did basically do it single-handedly with 17 interceptions. Shout out to Geno Smith, man, for putting us on the right track. Hey, that's crazy. Thank you for putting us on the right track to becoming a real franchise and getting to the point of winning real games and not competing for the #1 overall pick, man. Hey, thank you, bruh, for getting us here. Without you, nothing's possible. Salute everybody in the building. Oh, sookie ducky now, man. Look who came into the door. I said it before. I never let the mic magnetize me no more. Let's go.
My name is D-Nice. My name is D-Nice.
Hey, shout out to my guy D-Nice, man. Get a beer on him. You best believe it, with some tequila shots. Hey, shout out to D-Nice, man, in the building, man. Always supporting the channel, man. Hey, thank you, my brother. Appreciate you, for real, for real. Let me see. I think we might be almost, hold on. Tomorrow in the building, salute. What's up with you? What's up with you? You feel me? We in the building, man. Hey, we got a good show. We're gonna talk about a little bit of everything, man. Milk and beans, you like cereal. What's up, dog? Hey, what's up with you, man? I think we gotta do the Dirty Lunatic show, man. I miss Cleophas and Stan, man. It was my homies. You feel me? Jets GM confirms SpyTech has no interest in trading the #1 pick. Man, come on now. We know we ain't doing that shit. And the more I dig into it, the more I this is like, Mendoza is not the most perfect quarterback, right? But he's perfect for what we're gonna do. See, that's where a lot of teams get misconstrued. And one thing with SpyTech, what Kubiak has said is that he's going to gear everything towards the strengths of the quarterback. So whatever Mendoza's coming into the NFL with, we're going to utilize that to the fullest. Kubiak is going to put him in play calling situations that's going to bring the best out of him, because that's what he has. That's the best in him. So I'm not worried about it. Any quarterback, I think Kubiak has the understanding. We can't force the quarterback in our system, but we can put our system around the quarterback. And that's exactly, we're going to get into it. They talked about it at the combine, exactly their philosophy approaching things, but we're going to get into it in just one moment, y'all. Give me a minute. So yeah, I believe that hey, SpyTech said y'all can go eat at Disney. You feel me? Yes, sir. Let me see. You gotta get everybody before I get up out of here and start this shit. Who else we got? Vinny in the building, man. Vinny Thomas in the building. Salute to you. Appreciate you for coming, man. Anybody that's here for the first time, please, if you do so, shout out to everybody on Instagram too. I see y'all over there, man. I see y'all over there. Who we got over there? Stupidly. I hope I got that right. Shorty Rock 69 in the building. Yes, indeed. Keith 50192 in the building. Jason in the building. I see y'all, man. Hey, appreciate y'all. If y'all want to come on over to the YouTube side of the game and get into the chat, man, be more than welcome. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel. Hey, leave a comment, share, and hit that like button too, man. I appreciate y'all presence, because without y'all, I'll be talking to my damn self right now. But I appreciate y'all, because y'all make this shit go. Salute to the One Nation. Ain't nobody fading the Raiders, bruh. As far as fan base goes, I don't care what team you are. I don't care if you've been around since the 1800s playing football in the parking lot with a ball of tape. Y'all can't fade the Raider Nation, man. We know this. Y'all try. Just like I was getting ready to say something out of pocket, but I ain't gonna do that. Y'all try, but y'all fall not even short. You don't even fall close. You feel me? Let's go. Motherfuckers always trying to mimic shit. You feel me? Always trying to copy shit. Stop copying shit. Stop it. You can't be the nation. You can't be close. Y'all colonizers of the NFL. You're trying to colonize the nation and put a nation at the end of your name. No, don't work like that. Kind of like when the Romans went and conquered Egypt and then they started mummifying their dead. That's not even their culture. How you going to Egypt, conquer them, and then, oh, that look nice. Let's start mummifying our dead. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, let's go, man. We about to get into an egalitarian in the building, man. Salute. Oh, we got one more big old egalitarian came in here, boy. He's throwing them extra consonants and vowels, man. Let's go.
You ready for this? We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
Salute to the nation, man. Hey, thank y'all for being here, man. We gonna have a fun today. We gonna have real good fun. You just watch and see. H2O is good for the body. Good for the body and good for the soul. That's bars right there. H2O is good for the body and good for the soul. Let's go. Ain't nothing like ice cold water, man. Boy, you talk about the life source. I used to think alcohol was the life source until I found my new love. She's wet. I get her wet all the time. H2O. What a man needs. Brought to you by KY. Kentucky Fried Chicken's best. See, y'all thought y'all minding the gutter. KY, you know that's the abbreviation for Kentucky, right? Kentucky Fried Chicken. KY. Do it the right. Finger looking good. All right, man, let's get into the content, man, without the comedy. Let's go. All right. So as you guys know, man, we are at the combine right now. Us being the Raiders, one nation. You know, we travel as one, even if we don't get on the plane. So they were asking Spy Tech some very good questions about the Raiders. We're gonna get into a breakdown about what you look for in a franchise quarterback. What do you provide that quarterback to make sure he's successful? The latest on Max Crosby, we're going to get into it. What went into hiring Rob Leonard and so forth. So without further delay, man, let's get into these breakdowns. And shit, let's go. This first one that we're going to talk about. Let me see what's one I got up for y'all first. Damn, why you won't show me? Oh. The first one we on why? Oh, that's out of sync. Okay. This is gonna be what makes a quarterback a franchise quarterback. This is Spy Tech at the combine this morning speaking on it, man. Let's go.
What does a franchise quarterback look like to you?
Well, a leader, tough as hell, somebody that loves to play football, maniacal preparer. Obviously, somebody that can throw the ball well, but I think just somebody that loves the game and will give everything to their teammate. You know, a selfless person, somebody that's going to give their team everything that they got every time that they're out there, prepare the right way, lead the right way. I think there's a great humility and selflessness required to play that position at a high level.
He just described Mendoza, because you know Mendoza is the kind of person that will put all his effort into it. When you got somebody say he would die for his team, he's put the team first. We know who the number one overall pick is going to be. Let's just say that. Spike, without saying, you know what I mean, without saying it, he said it. You know what I mean? So it's good that's what he looks for. That's what's going to be number one overall. That's what's putting Mendoza over the rest of the. It's not even close to me. It's not close just because of his mental fortitude and what he brings to the quarterback position. So this is going to be, I think, a very well welcomed pick. Putting Mendoza with Spy Tech in the offense that they're going to create with Bowers and Genty is just. I can't wait to see the rest of the pieces. Like now I'm like, it's like going to the movies and you see the trailer for a movie that you like, oh, I want to go see it. Now I'm sitting in the seat waiting for the movie to start and I'm ready to see everything that went into this movie. All the screams, all the laughs, all the humor, you know what I mean? All the drama, all the thrills. You know what I mean? I'm ready to see all of it. And this is my team as a movie because we've been going through every emotion a human can go through in these last couple of decades. But I think now it comes to the point where, like I tell you guys, everything in life comes to an end, whether good or bad. And it seems to me the bad is coming to an end. Now we have a new start. And we've been saying this lately. Oh, every year is the same thing. No, it's not the same thing every year. I'm gonna tell you what makes this year different. Because we finally get a franchise quarterback. We didn't have one in Geno. We didn't have a franchise quarterback in AOC. We didn't have an franchise quarterback in fuck everybody else they brought in here that didn't work. The last time we had a quarterback that was good was Derek Carr. And how did we get him? We drafted him. So now we finally get to do it again. This time with a number 1 overall pick to go ahead and put that whole position to sleep as far as get our guy, get him in the building, and don't have to worry about it for at least the next 10 years. At least. If he develops into one of the great ones, might be longer. Because I'm already knowing they're going to go do a lot to help this guy. And a matter of fact, speaking of helping this guy, this is what Spy Tech said. Of as far as how do you help when you bring a franchise quarterback in like a Mendoza, how do you help him succeed, man? Let's go.
What are the important building blocks or foundational pieces to have when you are bringing in a young quarterback?
You say bring in a young quarterback?
A young quarterback.
I think you want to have as much pressure, or limit the amount of pressure you have on that guy from the start. Now, if you have a young quarterback, I'm not necessarily in favor of running him out there right away either. So, another quality player that can play the quarterback position if you have a young quarterback, and obviously a great offensive line, a run game, all the things that can limit his chances to really get killed, and a great defense too, because if he doesn't feel like he's got to go out there and score 35 points every week, I think that's helpful.
And that's exactly what you do. That's exactly what you do. You go out there, and here's the one key thing that Spy Tech said that really caught my attention. You bring in another quarterback that can start until he's ready. That's not Geno. So if there's another veteran quarterback out there that we bring in until Mendoza's ready to start, who is that? What quarterback is out there? Kirk Cousins? Possibility. I think Kirk Cousins will do wonders under Clint Kubiak as well. Just because Clint Kubiak is one of those guys that he will develop an offense that's friendly to the strengths of that quarterback that's starting. Can Geno be the next? I don't know, because when they asked him about Geno, he was talking about the contract will dictate a lot of that. And I think that Geno, you can get $8 million. I think, right? Can you get $8 million now? Or I would not. Here's the thing: a lot of people talk about June 1st. Let me tell you what a post June 1st release means. Post June 1st means if you only can allot 2 people June 1st, post June 1st. What that does is take that person's salary and split it over 2 years. Now, what you end up doing then is if he has multiple years left, or say 2 years left, that would be a good idea. Let's split over 2, not take big hits each year. Let's post June 1st them, and they'll take the whole salary and split it in half over 2 years. If he has 1 year left, now some people will say, if we post June 1st, Geno, I got to look up all the specifics and the numerics of this, but if he only has 1 year left under contract as far as guaranteed money, why not just let that play out and then get all that money next year rather than half it this year and half it next year? You know what I mean? Like if you look at what Cleveland is in with Watson. Watson has 1 year left on his deal. Forgot how much fully guaranteed, but after this year, that money comes off their books. So next year I think they're 19 million over the cap. They will be way under the cap because they got 2 rookie quarterbacks. I don't know if they're going to go on a route of finding another quarterback, but right now they got contracts on there, and that allowed them enough money to go take care of a Myles Garrett. You know what I mean? This is why I said that a Max Crosby to him. Now, here's another thing. Some people may not agree with this, but you got to admit, when he's healthy, he's a good quarterback. You could take Deshaun Watson. And this is what happens to the Raiders. All we need is a 1 year quarterback. Deshaun Watson this will be a prove it for him. After this year, we don't extend him. We let him walk after this year, but let me see what his guaranteed money is. It'll add to the Raiders cap next year. Let me see. How much is remaining on Deshaun Watson's contract with the Cleveland Browns?
Deshaun Watson has 2 years and $92 million left on his contract with the Cleveland Browns. This covers the 2025 and 2026 seasons, with his salary fully guaranteed. His 2026 cap hit is projected to be $80.7 million.
So his cap hit for this year, this is the last year on this deal, is $80 million. Now, Cleveland, now I know they can do a restructure. They can do it. You can release him for X amount of, agree on a release type thing. But if he came to 80 million is a lot of money. But Max Crosby, that's why I was talking about if you did trade Max Crosby, Cleveland will make a good suitor because you'll take on more money. But after this year, just imagine $80 more million under the cap next year. Because Deshaun will be done. His contract is up. You only take him for 1 year and take that hit. But that you have to trade somebody with a big contract to do that, and that would be Max. You know what I mean? So I don't see that happening. But that's what Cleveland is in that situation where they're probably gonna keep him this year. And once he comes off the cap this year, that's $80 million. That all of a sudden, bam, is right back on Cleveland's cap for 2027. So that's a good thing that you can do there. Now you can post June 1st them, and that $80 million could be split over 2 years at $40 million. You could do it that way with this last year on this deal if you decide if you want to do that. But for us, okay, now second guess on Deshaun Watson, but only I say Deshaun Watson only if we were trading Max Crosby to Cleveland to get 3 picks from him, and then I say give us Deshaun 2 off your back. You know what I mean? And then that'd be 1 year. He'll come off the cap, and then next year, bam, Raiders got $80 million under the cap. You know what I mean? For next year. So, hey, it's win or lose. It depends on how you gamble with it. The front office, we know Cleveland makes a whole lot of dumbass mistakes, and they're going to continue to do so. But it is what it is. All right, so let's keep going on, man, with this, man. So that's how you protect the quarterback, a young quarterback. You develop the line, you bring in a quarterback that can start until he's ready. You have a run game and the defense. So they're telling us basically what we're focusing on, because I'm gonna tell you, free agency is just a couple of weeks away. Free agency, just that fast, free agency is a couple of weeks away. Hey, the legal tampering period is gonna tell us a lot. If we hear Lindenbaum coming from Baltimore to here, but a lot of teams are on his ass. Like back pockets, they on his ass, boy. They said a lot of teams are interested in Lindenbaum. But he's not the end-all, be-all. There's some other guys out there, too, in the draft as well at center, or do you put JPJ back at center? There's a lot of options we have, but it's all about what we're building. You know what I mean? What is it that we want on the offensive line, and who better suits each position on that line? So there's a lot of things to go over. Run game, we got Genty. Don't be surprised to add another running back, which I'm pretty sure that is either going to be in the draft, or I would not be surprised if Kenneth Walker III from Seattle comes, because they're not going to franchise him. I be damned. There won't be a running back to be franchised, I think, ever again, because there's just so many of them. You know what I mean? And then you got college teams that got multiple. You know what I mean? Kenneth Walker ain't even Seattle's number 1 running back. That's Chardonnay. He got hurt, so now Walker took over. So that's the only reason why he got in there and MVP of the Super Bowl. Come on now. To get back with Kubiak, be the 1-2 punch with Genty. That's it. You go find you a fullback. That's it. I got an unusual idea for fullback too, y'all. It's kind of many, but hey, I just want y'all to think about it. We'll get into that at the end of the show, man. All right, so let's continue on, man. Next up, we're gonna talk about we got to get into the latest news, man. The latest on Max Crosby and the Raiders, what SpyTech believes. Are we taking trade interest in them, or are we gonna keep them, man? Let's go.
Are you confident that Max will remain in Las Vegas?
I am. Max is an elite player, and I've been very upfront from the start when I got here that, you know, we're in the business of having really good players on the team, and we need a lot more of them. And you know, it's hard to build a great team without elite players.
What has been your communication like with Crosby over the last, month or so?
Max and I have a great relationship. He's in the building every day, getting healthy right now. We talk on the phone, we text. So I have a great relationship with Max.
Some of the reports that came out during Super Bowl week, are you comfortable that you know where his head is on wanting to stay and that he wants to be a Raider?
Max and I have had great conversations. I'm comfortable there, yeah.
So him and Max been talking. They have a great relationship. We already know Rob Leonard is another one that's a great friend of Max Crosby. Max Crosby ain't going nowhere. Unless Max Crosby demands a trade, Max Crosby ain't going anywhere. I think they got a game plan on defense with free agency as well as the draft. I think you gear most, and I've been telling y'all this, I think that free agency, you take care of some things on the offensive side of the line. You go ahead and free agency and get guys because you need linemen that can come in, plug and play right now. Experience, know what they're doing, not too long in the tooth. I say around 27. I take a 27, 28-year-old lineman. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We got young guys that we got last year in Charles Grant and Caleb Rogers that we can add to the mix as well. But a very veteran type, not too much of a veteran. Like I said, I want them still youthful where they still got like a good, maybe a 3 to 5 year window of being top of their peak. But free agency is going to gear towards that. You might get a number one wide receiver in free agency, depending on the price tag. That's the key. The price tag is another thing as well. The defensive side of the ball with 10 draft picks and probably end up with more along the way, unless you package some up and trade up. But I think Spike Tech is known, like last year, to trade back a couple of times, accumulate more draft picks. We got over 20 players as free agents that's not under contract with us. So there's a lot of positions and holes to fill on this team. And free agency in the draft is going to be the way we do it. But I think they're going to mainly be split. Not totally. Just majority of free agency is going to go into the offensive side of the ball, because that's the side of the ball right now is ahead of the defense, especially if we have no linebackers. You know what I mean? You got to figure out what you're going to do at corner. Are we keeping the safeties that we have in Palomar and Jeremy Chin? If not, who do we replace them with? Can you bring in a Kobe Bryant from Seattle? Possibility. Do you bring in Reek Woolen at corner? Possibility, but we don't know. We got to see the game plan. We got to see the price tag on each one of these free agents out there too. Defensive side of the ball, build your defense through the draft. We got draft picks. You probably end up with 12 or 13. Who knows? Depending on how you move and what's out there during the draft. But you get that. You already have 10 in the pocket. So you go focus on linebackers, defensive tackle, defensive end. Maybe you go corner, safety, whatever you find out there, the best available at that time in the draft after you done got your main guys in the first 2-3 rounds. Next of the round, we fill out shit. We do some maneuvering and we start filling out shit. Pieces that we already have, we get depth. You know what I mean? So I want to see how they orchestrate this draft and free agency this year. I'm because we got a new head coach and coordinators. So now we can guess. We know what the offense is going to look like, unless Kubiak really wants to, you know what I mean? But I think he had total control of the offense in Seattle due to the fact that McDonald was the defensive mind. So he handled the defensive play calling and let Clint Kubiak do the offense. So if that's the case, it's pretty much going to be the same here. But our defense is a big question mark. We don't know what our defense is going to be, what it's going to look like, but we got kind of ideas. I think Mike McDonald is the one branch that these leagues and stuff is coming from, because they all trace back to Baltimore with working under him as a DC in Baltimore with your Rob Leonards, your Matt Robinsons, and so forth. So there's a lot of key parts to this that's all related. But yeah, man, it's gonna be very interesting. All right, next up, let me see what I got left for y'all. Did I cover everything? That's Max Crosby. Okay, and this is gonna be Spy Tech talking about Rob Leonard, what went into hiring him and why. Let's go.
What went into the decision to promote Rob Leonard as defensive coordinator?
That'd be a great question for Clint, but from my point of view, he's a great young coach, and Pete interviewed him to be a defensive coordinator last year. I sat in on that interview; it was really impressive. My comments or my communication to Clint on it was like, "Hey, we got a great D-line coach in the building. I think you should interview him as a DC, and then you make your decision." And so we did, and Clint did.
And I kind of figured Max Crosby, the fact that the relationship between Max Crosby and Rob Leonard, people assume that this move was made just to make Max Crosby happy. And I think that was just an added bonus. You know what I mean? Like I said, Rob Leonard has ties to Mike McDonald, the head coach in Seattle, and I'm pretty sure, like Spy Tech said, he told Kubiak he did good in the interview last year. I think you should interview this guy and tell us what you think. And just the ties to Mike McDonald, because I'm pretty sure Kubiak called and talked to McDonald and asked him, how was Rob Leonard in Baltimore with you? Oh, he has a brilliant mind on defense. He's very vocal, very motivating with the players. I would say yes to him. I wouldn't doubt, because that's what you would do. If I'm not familiar with somebody, I'm gonna call somebody that, like I call 1 degree of separation, somebody that I know that know him. So being under Mike McDonald got him a relationship where I call McDonald, asked him about, well, what you think about Rob Leonard. And since he worked with him, he was underneath his tutelage in Baltimore. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that was the green light right there. Like, okay, yeah, I got you. And interviewed him himself, got an idea of what kind of guy this guy is and what he can do on the defense, and said, you know what, this is my decision. And then let him and start getting together and putting together guys on the coaching staff. I like this coaching staff. I like where it's headed. I like the continuity that it has. I like the previous relationships that some of these guys already had, either with Gary Kubiak or Clint Kubiak or even Mike McDonald, that ties all this in together. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like in the movie theater. I'm ready to see what the movie is. I seen the trailer. We seen the trailer. We know Kubiak is the coach. You know what I mean? We know Dennison is running the offensive line. We know this. So now, okay, let me see the whole film. And that's what we all doing as the nation, man. We sitting there waiting. All right, I got one more for y'all. This is let me see. This is Kubiak that asked them what kind of do they use mock drafts as far as a tool to, try to simulate what could happen, which is a good idea. You know what I mean? They said they do something similar. I don't know exactly what it is, but yes, let's get into it right now. This is Spy Tech on using mock drafts as a key component as far as using it to see what could happen and how they could maneuver.
Do you use mock draft simulators in your process?
We are building out a lot of stuff kind of in that space. We have our own internal one that takes all of your guys' work into account and pumps it into a system, and then it tells us kind of what the predicted range was from that standpoint too. So yeah, we do use stuff like that.
While we're on the subject of mock drafts. Lunatic, let's do a mock draft, my guy!
Oh shit. The fuck he say? Hold on. I'm tripping. What the fuck this? Hold on, man. Wait a minute. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Peaches in the building. What's up, girl? Yes, we in the building, man. My 2 cents in the building, man. Salute to you. Hold on, man. I got this shit was weird. I know I did not hear what the fuck I just heard. Hold on. What the fuck? We do this shit again?
While we're on the subject of mock drafts, Lunatic, let's do a mock draft, my guy.
All right. You heard what the man said. He said, let's do a mock draft. Well, fuck it. We're going to do a mock draft. Shout out to Spy Tech, man. Hey, my guy out there. Hey, thank you for them drinks the other night. Man, we doing our thing, man. For real. So we, me and Spy Tech go back to our days of ping pong. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know I was the West Coast champion in ping pong 10 years ago. I retired because I started drinking. So I started when we was playing ping pong, I would see 2 of them and I would swing for the wrong one. So with that being said, man, we about to get into it. Let's do a Mickey Ficky mock draft, shall we? I think we should. Let me bring this shit up, Ray. Fuck it. We know everything going down, man. We know the number 1 pick, what it's going to be. I'm not doing no trades with him, number 1, but we might maneuver along the way and see how we can really do the best we can in the 2026 NFL draft, man. Let's go. All right, we got the Raiders. We're doing 7 rounds. We're going normal speed. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Let's enter the draft, shall we? All right, first look at what the Colts is thirsty for the #1 overall pick. Look what the Colts is offering us. They firstborn 47, 70. Nah. You ain't giving us no first round picks. Yada. Look at the Jets, second, 16 and 33. They were gonna get look what the Jets is giving us. That's you might as well say 3 first round picks. 3 first round picks. And then they want to give us a 4th round pick next year. The Jets are thirsty, but like they said, we said, hell to the nah. Pittsburgh, they're thirsty. Look at the picks they throwing out there. Hell no. Arizona Cardinals, thirstier. Hell to the nah. Miami Dolphins. Oh, speaking of Miami Dolphins, it is said that Tua is on the table for trade. Why they go out there and look for a new quarterback. Tua's out there. Would y'all get him? He would have to wear a memory foam helmet because you know he get concussions real bad. So if we can get a memory foam helmet for Tua made, specific, like maybe memory soft or something, I don't know, or maybe goose down. A goose down helmet might help him a lot though. Shout out to James Furpo in the building, man. You already know what it is, my brother, man. Hey, you kind of late to the party, bro, but hey, slow motion's better than none.
Ready for this? We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
Yes, sir. All right, let's get into it. Miami Dolphins? Nope. Look, everybody, look at here go Cleveland. The number 6, 24, 39, pick 7, and they first round pick next year. This is the package, not the complete package, but most of it that I would say trade Max Crosby to Cleveland for. Number 6 this year, number 24 this year. Now they're throwing in 39, so their second round pick, their 70th, and then the first next year. Boy, you talk about Thirstola. And I say, no Caprende. Doodoo Brown, no. All right, so let's go. We already know. So let me see hold on, I want to see overall. So you mean to tell me they got Averill Reese as the #1 overall guy and then got Reuben Bang Jr.? What? You got Reuben Bang Jr. and Averill Reese they got over a quarterback? Shit, nigga, you already know what we about to do, nigga. Fernando Mendoza. I was trying to get the Lion King version of that. So we got Mendoza in the building. Okay, come on, chat. Y'all gotta help me now. We got our quarterback. We already knew that was gonna happen. What is next in line? What is next in line? What do we do? What do we do? Shout out to everybody that's pulling up, man. Alec M in the building, man. Salute to you. Hey, the rankings are tripping for real over a quarterback. You got an edge. Oh, my God. No, we're not trading with the Bears. Fuck you and fuck Minnesota. All right. So now, best available. Now, if we stick to the philosophy of what we think the Raiders are going to do. See, I'm not doing the draft from my perspective. I'm doing it from what I think they're going to do. If we're going to gear the offensive line and other parts of the offense, which is not a whole lot, through free agency, and majority of the draft should be going towards the defense. We know it's not all going to defense because we just took Mendoza #1 overall. So now we're going to start looking at the defensive side of the ball. These are high-ranking people. Now, Chris Bell, the wide we can get Mendoza his #1 wide receiver right now. Chris Bell. Each and every day cycle at 6'2", 227 pounds with 32-inch arms and likely a 4.4 speed. Bell brings a tantalizing mix of team, mass, play, strength, playmaking range, and short area quickness and long stride. Okay, so look. I'm going to ask y'all this. Do you think the Raiders would go, since we got Mendoza #1, do we get him a #1 wide receiver right now? Chris Bell, wide receiver. Do we get him a number one to grow him with for years to come? You talk about these two guys could be together for the next 10 years. Plus, do we do that move? Yes, from Louisville, Alec M. Yes, let me see y'all in the chat. Come on now. Do we put the number one wide receiver with Mendoza off the gate? That's a part that we don't have to worry about now. And you add Bowers and Mayer and Betts and Tucker and Thornton, and then you even got other guys that I really like to see the development of Shedrick Jackson. He showed me a lot last year, man, coming in at the end of the season and shit. But even in preseason, the dude made plays. So I like to see the continued development of him. And that doesn't mean just because we get a wide receiver now that we can't get one later also. More like a special teams freak. You know what I mean? But this guy here, we gotta get him his number one, man. And I think we should do this for real, for real. Shout out to everybody watching, man. All 50 of y'all. Shout out to everybody on Instagram, man. Let's go. So what we're gonna do is gonna pair Mendoza up, but then again, look at linebacker. You got Anthony Hill Jr. We already know, man. Come on now. God dang. You got a couple of safeties. You got AJ Halsey from LSU. But I mean, God, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give him his number one. I'm gonna give him his number one. Okay, now we got that taken care of. Like I said, free agency, they probably attacked the offensive line in free agency, so that should be solidified. We got a number one wide receiver now. We got running backs. Probably get a running back in free agency to put with Genty. We should be fine. Defense is a key now. Defense is it. So now this is what we're gonna focus on: the best available of need, not just overall best available, but best available of need. So now we're in the third, going into the third round. No, I'm not trading you. I don't want to go back. I'm keeping my picks. We just gonna rock and roll with what we need. All right, here we go. Oh, Jacoby Lane, wide receiver. Damn, now the wide receiver's coming. Let's go. Let's look at the corner. Best available. Nice size. 6'2", 192 pounds. Davison, Eagle Bosom. I hope I say this right. Igbignusum. Imbignuson. I hope, man. I was sorry, dude, if I'm fucking your shit up. Jim Knowles at Ohio State in 2023 and immediately took a place in the defensive starting lineup. In 2024, I'm going to call him Ison returned alongside Denzel Burke and Jordan Hancock and helped the Buckeyes earn their first national championship in over a decade. I want to see what his breakdown is. Ison drastically improved in 2025, solidified his stock in the process in 2024. Ison was over reliant on extraneous physicality and very penalty prone. Oh, penalties was his big thing, huh? He drew 16 flags in 2024, an inconsistent upper lower sink through his fluidity into question. In 2025, he was almost locked down with his blend of size. So he was almost locked down with his blend of size, length, short area quickness, sink, and closing speed. And cut his penalty count down to just 5. Good shit. Ison is still more comfortable in press man than he is in off man. We want press man. So I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna take the corner. I'm just gonna say Davison, cornerback, motherfucking Ohio State. So now we're taking care of the defensive side. We got a lockdown corner. Can we continue to improve on the development of God dang it, from what you call it? Who's next? We're still in round 3, going to round 4. So we should have 2 fourth-round picks. Now we get interesting. One of these picks I could probably trade back. depending on who's there. So we got our quarterback, our franchise quarterback, our number one wide receiver, a starting corner. That's a lockdown with good size. Let me see. Do I want to go back from 102 to 108? 6 spots. I do have a second. They're gonna give us 160. You know what? Nah. Well, that will upgrade our 200, 220, move it up to 168 by moving back 6 spots with Denver. I'm not helping Denver. That's the enemigo. Let me see. Now, do we look at safety now? The best safety on the board out of South Carolina is Jalen Kilgore. Kilgore is him. 6'1". You know what? John Kilgore profile. I already know who. I already heard motherfuckers talk about him and everything. So John Kilgore at safety. Bam, done deal. Starting corner, starting safety. We're taking care of that secondary. We got to do the defensive line though. There's some good DTs in this draft. Edge, I don't know how deep the edge position is, but we got another 4th round pick in the what was it? The Jacoby Meyer trade. So it should be from Jacksonville. Here it come. All right. Now, nope. We ain't fucking with you. Tight end, QB, no QB safety. Defensive tackle, Navy. Landon Robinson. Damn, 5'11", 291. So he can get under. That's a good center of gravity. Is better against these bigger offensive linemen. He's the best available right now, defensive tackle. Let me see what they say. Oh, they ain't got nothing on him. So he should be a quick guy. I'm assuming because of his height, weight. He's the best one up on the board at DT. Let's start taking care of, like I said, defense time, man. Let's go, DT, Navy. Let's go. Not to mention we still have Pegues and Tonka Hemingway on the defensive line as well that can develop into something. But this is just another body to add to that mix. New England ain't getting shit from me. Damn, they want to give us all them picks for Okay, here go our next pick. Let me see who else is online. Don't need a tight end, wide receiver, no running back. Running back out of Indiana. That was is that the dude? That's another small dude, Kendron Black, instrumental during, and look, that'd be crazy to give. This is a running back that Mendoza had at Indiana too. Do we do that shit though? I mean, shout out to everybody in J Dog in the building. J Dog in the building, man. What it is, brother? Mock draft season, yes it is, bro. It's gonna be here before we know it. You feel me? So do we go running back? Montgomery, tight end, a defensive tackle, Penn State. I need an edge, bro. I need edge. Let's go defense. Best available of need. Remember I said of need. Linebacker. Kyle Lewis. 6 foot 224. They don't have no information on him. Aiden Fisher, Indiana linebacker. He come out of Indiana, the champions. 6'1", 233. I need an edge though. But linebacker is very, 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 very. So they got him just what they got him ranked 135 over. They got him ranked 10 spots. All right, so I'm gonna go linebacker. We got to get this defense right. Damn. Corner, safety, linebacker. We got DT. Yep, corner, safety, defensive tackle, linebacker. I need more linebackers. But I'm not going to reach. Oh. Let's see. Overall. So we in the 5th round. We should have, let me see. me see something. All right, here we go. Right back on this. Another best available right now. Jack Kelly, linebacker, BYU. We gonna load up. 6'1", 246. Best available linebacker. We gonna take care of this defense. We gonna take care of this defense. Let's go. All right, back on us. First pick or the fifth or sixth round. First pick of the sixth round. What else we got left? Jake Slaughter. Center. 6'4", 305. Is he good for the zone? He's only 305, so I'm assuming he is. Jake Slaughter started 33 games at center playing for Florida in the SEC gauntlet for his entire career. 2025, he achieved the third highest PFSN offensive line impact score in the entire nation with elite grade of 93.3 while allowing just 4 pressures. The metrics speak heavily in favor of Slaughter, but his professional projection is a bit more complicated. At a lean 303 pounds, Slaughter lacks high-end mass or length, and he doesn't have high-end explosiveness to compensate either. All of his visibly detracts from his maximum power capacity at contact. Damn, particularly in the run game. Slaughter is intelligent and assignment sound, but he isn't a natural born displacer. Can he get coached up though? Offensive center, can he get coached up? But if you go in free agency and take care of that, but what if you don't take care of it in free agency? He's built for a zone blocking scheme. More athletic, but not as explosive. Oh, I'm worried about that one right there. But I'm not going to reach anything. Everything down below it is a reach. Because then when you get into other defensive players, safety, what about another safety though? 6'2", 212 out of Nebraska. But we need that front line. Let's go look at the defense. Safety, defensive tackle. We got one defensive tackle already. We got a couple of young ones. We got a quarterback. We got here going edge. Let's see what this edge. The best available edge is Tyreek Sapp, 6'3", 275 pounds. Okay. Tyreek Sapp might not be the highest ranked Florida defender on PFSN's board, but he was the heart and soul of the Gators defense in 2024 with 7 sacks, 13 tackles for loss, and 2 forced fumbles to his name. His production stalled in 2025, but he still has a compelling outlook for evaluators with projected alignment. Let me see. Versatility at 6'3", 275 pounds. He's a compact, high mass, well-leveraged edge defender with fleet-footed acceleration, smooth lateral agility, inspiring ankle flexion and bend capacity, imposing strength at contact, and a red-hot motor on all 3 downs. Sounds like a guy for me. Now, this is the kind of guy this was like Max Crosby when he drafted him in the 4th round. They was like, you know what I mean? Like, he was the heart and soul of his defense, his bend, his ankle flexion, all that. This sounds like Max Crosby. This sounds like Max Crosby and says he has a red hot motor for all 3 downs. That's Max Crosby, what they just described to me. Not saying he will become a Max Crosby, but if you got somebody who has that potential and God-given ability and you put him with somebody like Max Crosby to groom him, because we know Tyree ain't it. Kuntz, I don't know what his future holds. I'm rocking with dude right here. Tyreek Sapp. Let's go. We need an edge. Tyreek Sapp it is. So that might be a diamond in the rough right there. What, we in the 5th round? We going into the 6th round now. Okay, it's on us. What you gonna do, homeboy? Let me see. It's hella safeties left, defensive tackles, corner, linebacker. Let's get a. We need to get some linebackers because we ain't got shit. 6'2", 233, linebacker out of TCU. Caleb Elam's Orr. Let's just add to the linebacker. How far off is he? I got safeties, man. I just yeah, I'm gonna go linebacker. We got to get that linebacker room because we only got the Berg boys. Unless we don't want to bring. They don't want to bring Devin White back. Elandon Roberts, I don't know what's gonna happen with him. And we need to get younger and build a young defense. I think you know what? I think we might be all right. We in the 6th round. I think I think so far. Not saying that these are the exact people that they gonna take. And I've been posting, motherfucker. All right, here we go. 6th round, another 6th round, and now let's now we need. Oh, there's another linebacker. And some of these linebacker dudes can be on special teams. 6'1", 224 out of Oklahoma. He's the best available on defense. Let me see all overall. Running back, Alabama. Jerrison Miller, linebacker, Oklahoma. Damn, another. Oh, that's the one right there. I'm not really tripping. We got the line. We got the right. I think we good on offense. Damn, I would love to have a fullback, but they ain't got no fullback type guys on here because nobody really use them except for a couple of teams. But if I can find somebody with some good weight on them, 220, 210. I need a big physical running back. 224, 5'11. Taylor, 204. God dang. Bullock, 204. 215. Shit. I don't think, and that's getting too far down the line. 215. So 190. Never mind. Never mind. Those guys ain't nobody gonna be big enough for a fullback spot. What's this running back right here? 220, 5'10", 220. Was given a chance to emerge as a lead back in 2025 and failed to do so. God dang, man, that sounds like a Zamir White. Fuck. We see defense. Any more edges left? Linebacker, defensive tackle, cornerback. Where we at? 6th round, special teams. We need special team guys. Special teams guys. Let's go higher up then. Then we need like these linebacker dudes. 6'1", 224. Defensive tackle. 6'4", 313. I don't want to go DT because I think we're deep there already. Cornerback. That might be it. 5'10", 185. They ain't got no information on linebacker out of USC. Eric Genty. 6'6", 221. Linebacker. He got the frame to put more meat on him. God dang, man, they making this shit hard. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's do another linebacker because we ain't got shit. We ain't got shit on linebacker positions. All right, we getting to the end. Shout out to everybody pulling up, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody watching. This is where we go depth. I had to get a gang of linebackers because we have none, not all at one time, but spread out. Um, Seventh round, this pick, we'll see. Because I'm also thinking if they ain't gonna be rotational, that they could be special teams. And I like the special teams guy that we got. I forgot his name, but very, very, very animated, shall we say. All right, this is the draft right here. We got Mendoza, number 1 quarterback, Indiana. Chris Bell, wide receiver, Louisville. Davison, Ibignoson, cornerback out of Ohio State. Jelon Kilgore, safety out of South Carolina. Landon Robinson, defensive tackle, Navy. Kyle Lewis, linebacker, Pittsburgh. Jack Kelly, linebacker, BYU. Tyreek Sapp, edge, Florida. Caleb Elmers or Elarms, Caleb Elarms or linebacker, TCU, and Eric Genty, linebacker, USC. I done went linebacker crazy, boy. 1, 2, 4 linebackers. And the only reason why I say that, especially on the back end, some of them linebackers earlier that I got come in and get developed into the, because we only have, I think, 2 linebackers under contract, and they're people that weren't starters. But like I said, I'm thinking special teams as well, coverage, because we did real piss poor on coverage and kickoff and punt returns. We were piss poor on that side of the ball. I want some hitters out there. I want some guys with some good size to come lay the wood, pause, on any one of these guys trying to do a kickoff or a punt return on us to stop, kill that shit before it gets started. So that's why at the back end I did go all those linebackers, but they can also play a part in rotation on the linebackers because we don't have linebackers. We have none. If we're running a 3-4, which possibly could happen, it could be a 3-4 base defense that we're running, or we can just move around 4-3, 3-4 when we want to. But we still need linebackers that we don't have. Let me see. How many linebackers on the Raiders roster right now are free agents? Based on the Las Vegas Raiders 2025 and 26 offseason roster, as of late February 2026, several linebackers are set to become free agents. Reports indicate that at least 3 key veteran linebackers, Devin White, Elandon Roberts, and Jamal Adams, are unrestricted free agents. We're losing them because I doubt we bring them back because we're going to youth movement. We're going to go youth movement. You still got the Berg boys, Lindenberg, Actionberg, Iceberg, iceberg lettuce. We got Bergs already. But with 3 of those guys gone and I drafted 4, we'll see what happens. Special teams, another thing. Like I say, depth and special teams is what I think about when we get to the end of the draft, 6th, 7th round, and that's exactly what I did. So with that being said, man, that's our draft. That concludes today's show, man. I appreciate y'all for coming. Yes, please leave your wallet at the door. I'll be more than happy to take autographs. But yeah, man. So that was today's mock draft. Hey, that was Spy Tech told me to do that shit. Spy Tech told me that shit.
While we're on the subject of mock drafts, Lunatik, let's do a mock draft, my guy.
See, and he laughed. He laughed before he said my name. That's fucked up. John, I would never laugh. John, Spy Tech. I never. Did you make up your own last name, bruh? Did you spy with technology? Is Spy Tech? That where that name came? I'm a spy, but I got technology. Like Go Gadget arm. Hey, Inspector Gadget was a Spy Tech. You feel me? But nah, hey, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all enjoy y'all. Where we at? Tuesday? Enjoy your Tuesday. Be safe out there, man. Make it back home to your loved ones. Before I let you go, you already know, man, I got to drop them things on you one more time.
You ready for this? We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
It is just like that. So with that being said, y'all enjoy your Tuesday. I will see you guys tomorrow. Same Raider time, same Raider channel, right here on the Lunatic Raider show on Raiders Allegiance, man. It's yours truly, Lunatic Raider, and I'm out this bitch. Go Raiders.
Yeah. It's more than football, this family. This legacy. Raiders Allegiance. A PAPERHOUND Entertainment production.